UDS, what is it and what's it all about? I'm sure you've heard the term before, but UDS stands for Uniform Data System. The Bureau of Primary Health Care each year collects data from all health centers across the country, and it includes many elements. Some of them are financial, others are about the demographics of the population, and then others include elements of how health centers are performing in their quality metrics in serving their population. One of the key elements that impacts the 340B program is talking about the savings generated through 340B and the items and prescriptions that are sold within that program at an aggregate level. So we have two different areas where 340B really comes into play at the entity-owned pharmacy and the contract pharmacy. It's also important not to forget that you may have clinic-administered drugs that will factor in as well. That tends to be a smaller element of your UDS, but important not to overlook that too.
UDS reporting can be a time-consuming process, and it usually involves the whole organization. One thing that's not as well known in the space is how do we report 340B transactions in the UDS report? So when we typically get reports for our contract pharmacies, most reporting systems or most TPAs give us the data as total revenue, right? What was collected at the pharmacy. But pharmacy works very similar to the medical field. We have a charge and we always have an adjustment. In our PBM contracting, we typically get paid the lesser of three, right? Which is AWP minus a percentage, our usual and customary that we submit, or MAC, which is max allowable costs. Almost every transaction has an adjustment. We send a charge, we may send a charge for $100. We only get paid $80, so there's an adjustment of $20. When it gets time to report our 340B numbers on UDS, it's important that we make sure we're grabbing a report that gives us all the information that we need. The monthly reports that we're accustomed to seeing from our TPAs don't typically have that information available, and that's why it's so important to work with your account reps to be sure you're getting the right data from them so that you can report it accurately to BIPIC.